Welcome to Monday Crochet. Hi friends. Hello, hello. How is everyone today? We have cat lovers and Duck and Boppy33 and Steve and Madeline. Hello friends. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? You're just listening to air? You just remembered today's stream. Yay, I'm glad that you remembered. Hello friends. And welcome to another day Monday Crochet. Tilly is back there chilling. Tilly, you want to say hi? Say hello. Okay, you can go back to sleep now. Welcome, friends. Hello. I'm still working on my same knit top. I still feel like it needs to be like a lot longer. I'm gonna just like slowly be working on this. Are you guys proud of me though for not starting another project? I mean, I did make an entire other project for today's video, but that is like besides the point. That's besides the point. You just got out of school. Cool. I hope you had a good day at school. Hope everybody had a good day. I taught you how to crochet. That makes me so happy. Anna, how are you? Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, friends. I am excited. I haven't worked on this since our last live stream. Only been working on this on live. I need to start working on it more because I have to make a second panel for the back and then I have to figure out what I'm doing for the arms. Nope, we still haven't finished the temperature blanket. Nope, but I've got like 10 other projects going. Is anybody surprised? Nope. Hello, crochet acrylic painting. Are you crocheting or doing acrylic paintings today or neither? You're not late, you're right on time. We literally just started. Plus, you know what Gandalf says, a wizard is never late, he arrives precisely when he means to. Oh goodness, they make you laugh, you're sad. I'm sorry that you're sad. I'm sending all of my love. I'm so sorry. I feel ya. Sometimes we just have the sads, you know? Sorry we weren't here for the last 2 weeks. Well, we're glad that you're back now. Mari, I'm glad you're back too. You just finished crocheting a sealed Afghan. That's so cool. I don't really know any good jokes or anything though. I'm sorry. I wish that I did. You're making a spider and you're making a purse. Thanks for all the tutorials. Well, you're welcome. You're going to Kentucky? Cool. Making a turtle. Awesome. Yeah, this year I really want to get really into making clothes. So I'm working on my top. I also crocheted a decent amount a couple days ago for this week's video. So my hand has been hurting like a little bit. So I'm going back to knitting because as you guys know, or as my regulars know, knitting doesn't hurt my arm the way that crochet does. Keep buying yarn to make blankets but never buy enough. Literally, like it takes so much yarn to make a blanket. It's crazy. I don't even know for sure now, but I know like in 2022 at the end of the year I'd counted up all the yarn I bought for my temperature blanket that like so far and it was already over $200. Today's video is combining two of my favorite things and is kind of inspired by you guys. So I was talking to you guys about the reading log that's like crochet that my friends kept texting me and some of you guys were like tagging me, and also it's like a snake reading log where you crochet different parts of the snake based on the book genre that you just read. And one of y'all said I should do a bookworm instead of a snake. And so that is what today's video is starting our 2025 bookworm. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in, there we go. Isn't he just adorable? So I've read 3 books so far this year, but we'll get into all that more. Whoa, hello, there we go. Get into that more in today's video. And Tilly does make a little cameo in today's video. She comes in and plays with a crochet hook and hangs out with us. Literally just on that blanket, just like that. You're planning a surprise for your parents' anniversary? Well, that's cool. That's awesome, Sandy. Hi, Holly. Thanks so much for collaborating with my Tilly video. Y'all, the Hook Knit Crochet, if you have not seen, they crocheted Tilly and it is so cute. So I blind reacted to it. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out and check out the Hook Knits page. The Tilly crochet is seriously so cute. The way I like texted all my friends that video, I was like, oh my gosh, look, this is crazy. This is crazy. Thanks for all the tutorials. Thanks for watching the tutorials. On the weekend, you might go wool and yarn shopping. Well, that's exciting. Oh my gosh. So you can make plushies of your dogs. I love that. I did not make my sweater. Sadly, I did not. But the 2 sweaters that I wear in today's video, I did make. I did make those. I did make those. Walter, that's a cute one. I think I'm gonna do a short where I have you guys name the bookworm. Very excited. Tilly and the bookworm are adorable. Thanks. Tilly's such a good girl. She's a CP girl. You guys, we got her one of the giant wheels. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the massive like hamster wheels. And she has like started to figure it out. Like just kind of started to figure it out. Your mom and you are obsessed. Oh my gosh. Well, Seth and your mom, hi. Thanks for being a part of the Sunflower family. Oh, Emily, I'm so sorry about your best friend. Oh goodness. I don't feel like I am qualified to give much advice, but all I can say is if someone who's supposed to be there to love you and be your friend isn't being nice, isn't being your friend, I think it's okay to step away and give them time to heal, because maybe they're going through something. So protect your peace, protect your heart, you know. I think it's okay to step away for a minute while they you know, figure their stuff out, because it's not okay for your friends to be mean to you. You love my sweater. Thank you. How much yarn do I have? So much. So much. So I know I always say that I'm like in the middle of organizing my house, but like I have been actually like hardcore diving into it over the past few weeks, and I'm so excited. I think in the next week or two I'm gonna be ready to start building my yarn wall. So it's gonna be amazing. Today's video, to answer the Yarn Ladies question, today's video is crocheting a bookworm, which is going to be my 2025 reading log. Y'all, I genuinely have no idea what next week's video is. I haven't done the Squishmallows crochet kit or the Woobles crochet kit. I thought about comparing the 2 of those, or maybe even just trying the Woobles, and then I could try the Squishmallows in a different video. One of my friends wants to get together to do something this week. We talked about maybe making our manifestation boards, or maybe going to make like painting like pottery or something. So I thought about vlogging that. I really don't know. What earrings am I wearing? I am wearing Tilly and Bertha. This was the OG Tilly. You guys named my earrings Tilly and Bertha. They're my chicken boots earrings that my Aunt Tracy got me, and they're my favorite. I love them so much. The night that you guys named these earrings was actually the first night that our Tilly came to us, and that's why the name Tilly was stuck in my head, and I just loved the name Tilly. And I remember thinking that like I just wanted to like hold on to that name for like when it made sense, and then I saw her and I was like, oh my gosh, like she is a Tilly, and she is. Your birthday is this Friday, guys. Can we get some birthday balloons in the chat for Rosa's early birthday? Can't wait for the bookworm. You're a huge bookworm. Oh my gosh, that makes me so happy. Me too, me too. I am so excited. It's a very fun little video series. This will probably be like maybe the only like long form video I do of the bookworm. Everything else will probably just be like short updates. I mean, I might do another update at the end of the year, like when we're finishing off our bookworm, and like talk about my top reads of the year or something like that. But I have no reading goals. Like I don't ever like set goals for myself with reading. I usually don't even count how many books that I read in a year. I just like to read to escape. And so I'm curious, like our bookworm might only be like 5 books long, or it might be like 50, you know? I genuinely have no idea. And I really tried to write out, not exactly a pattern, but write out everything that I did for my bookworm, and it is all in the description. So I really hope that helps. How was my weekend? It was good. Yesterday I just edited all day, today's video, and Saturday I also edited all day. Friday I filmed today's video. I put it off. Jerry! How are you, Jerry? So I very much put off this week's video. Usually I get it done like a tiny bit earlier, but no, it was good. And Saturday night I did take a break from editing, and I went and saw a friend, and we hung out and we all played games, and it was really fun. You are free of orders, so you can creative crochet for now. That's exciting. That's exciting. Tilly reminds you of a sweet flower, which is perfect for her. It really is. It really is. I don't know if anybody reads Fourth Wing, but I always picture Tilly's personality a lot like Andarna. So my hands are okay. On, I think it was all Friday, I crocheted my bookworm back there. That's what today's video is going to be. We're crocheting a bookworm this year. Each segment represents a new book that I read, but we will get to that when our video comes out. Crocheting that started to make my arm hurt like a little bit. So we're back to knitting today. We're back to knitting today. I do have some crochet things that I really do want to finish, but it just, you know, right? I like the way that the eyes worked on the side. You guys, like when I was putting the eyes on, unanimously on YouTube and TikTok had said the sides of the face. So, yeah. Let's see. You want to crochet something for your horse? I don't know about crochet, but I used to macrame name tags for our horses. So I grew up riding horses, and I had like beads with letters on them, and I would macrame little keychains that would hang off the side of their bridle, and it would say their name. So I actually have downstairs, I actually have the one that was on my pony's bridle for so long. His name was Mr. Pony. Oh my gosh, you're doing one of the bead blankets? That's so cool. I've always wanted to try that. Have I ever tried to hold your crochet like knitting? You do it and it feels better? I don't, wait, I hold my knitting like crochet. I can't really picture holding my crochet like knitting. How do you do that? I've been wanting to do a chunky hand knit blanket at some point. I keep seeing people do them. I'm a little bit worried that it would like hurt my arm, but I don't know. I feel like it would be, I have one friend of mine who I'm like would love this, and it'd be such a good Valentine's Day present. I don't know. Maybe I should should we do trying to knit a hand knit blanket? I feel like hand knitting also, I could pass it off to Josh and he can like help me finish it. I can't decide if on my forehead, if I have like a red spot, like where if I like scratch my forehead or if I got my blush on my forehead. Because I don't wear much like face makeup. Like today I don't have any face makeup on, not even concealer today, but I have blush on and I'm like, did I get my blush on my forehead or do I just have a random spot on my forehead? How was Tilly's weekend? Oh my gosh, she had a blast this weekend. So we were so nervous with her leaving my parents' house and coming back here because they have like massive windows and all these bird feeders and birds and squirrels and chipmunks. And she was there for almost a month over the holidays. And we're like, she's gonna be so upset in our little house with our little windows. And so we got some bird feeders for outside, and she's been obsessed with the birds and the squirrels and the possum. Oh my gosh, you guys, we had like a baby possum. Josh named him Jerry, and literally this possum is so cute, like so precious. We're not doing stroller walks right now because of the bird flu being so bad, and it has a really high mortality rate for cats. So if you have indoor-outdoor cats, please do some research on the bird flu and keep your cats inside is what all vets are recommending. They're saying no walks, no catios, no outside time, and things like that. So since we're not doing her walks outside like we usually do twice a day, you know, she was going a little stir crazy, but we got her like a second place to sit by the back windows where she can watch the birds from a safe distance. And we got a big hamster wheel. We've been wanting to get one of those for so long, but now that we're really reorganizing the house, we like made it work. So she's been loving like exploring her hamster wheel. It's amazing. What is the bird flu? I'm not like a scientist. I don't really know how to like explain anything. I just know that it is a flu that has infected birds for a long time. But if your cats are like eating birds, and if they eat a bird that has the bird flu, it can be really, really, really dangerous. So just if you have cats, maybe just give a quick Google search to, you know, the bird flu and how it affects cats later. Because like I said, I don't want to give you guys any misinformation, but I know that I've seen a lot of vets talking about how dangerous, you know, it can be for cats. Hopefully owns a cat named Tilly. Likes to crochet and knit. Loving. Oh, you're so sweet, Lydia. Oh, Michaela, I'm so sorry that you're sick. We are sending you all of our love. What am I knitting? So I can't decide yet if it's gonna be a sweater or just like a tank top or like a tank top that has like a shrug on top of it built in. So like, this is kind of the part right here where the straps would go on, and this goes like under your underarm. I was practicing like increasing, which I think I did a pretty good job of like increasing for not really knowing what I'm doing. Still learning with knitting. And then I will make an exact version of this. Sorry, I thought I saw a hole. Kind of looks like there's a hole right here. Oh no. Oh no, it's just a looser stitch. We're good. We're good. So I think I'm gonna make a matching panel for the back and sew it all together and see how I like it. So sew the sides together and see, you know, see how I like it. And then I'm gonna decide if I wanna just add straps on and have it be like a tank top, or if I wanna like actually do big sleeves, or if I want to like crochet some kind of like shrug thing that can go with it. I have an idea for like a crochet shrug to go with this in a green yarn that's the same kind of yarn but green. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go. We'll see. We'll see. Looks amazing. You're new to knitting, but better crochet. Same. Same. I've only been knitting for maybe 6 months now, and just you know, slowly learning. Oh my gosh, you got your first hooks and needle box? You made 2 of the first 3 items in the box. The yarn is so soft. That's amazing. So Jerry and I were talking about this a while ago, just like which type of like subscription box for, you know, yarn and like knitting and crocheting and stuff. So you ended up going with, what did you say it was called again? The hooks and needles box. The box subscription I've been wanting to try is the one that sends you a different type of craft every month, because I feel like I have so much yarn and so many knitting needles and crochet hooks, but I'm like, some of them have things with like wood carving and then punch needle and then like beaded jewelry and then polymer clay, and I'm like, that would be so much fun to try like a different, totally different type of craft every month. You need the earrings. I have genuinely no idea where she got these. My aunt always gets the coolest stuff, and these are amazing. I have a few different tutorials for magic circles. If you just search Hollyana and magic circle, you should be able to find it. I have a whole rhyme also that will help you remember how to do the magic circle. You're experiencing so much burnout with crochet. I get that. I totally get that. I mean, why do you think I haven't finished the temperature blanket, you know? To be fair, I know that for most of 2023, I could not crochet because of my nerve damage. But once I got to crochet again in 2024, I mean, like, I kind of felt burnt out from the temperature blanket, you know? And so I get it. I think that the thing I always tell people is it's okay to pause projects. It's okay to work on different projects. It's okay to jump around. It's like I do the same thing with books. Like this week I finished reading Iron Flame. I started that last year and I quit halfway through. And then this year when Onyx Storm was coming out and all my friends were excited to read Onyx Storm, I picked back up Iron Flame, and I did start it back from the beginning, so I honestly had no idea what was going on. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, especially with something creative like crochet or like painting or even like an escape like reading, I just personally don't feel like we should like force ourselves to finish a project or finish a book that just like is not bringing us joy. You know what I mean? Now, having said that, I will finish the temperature blanket eventually. It will get done. But, you know, we don't have to like pressure ourselves too much. Oh, the bookworm definitely needs a name, Kelly. We are going to be naming the bookworm. After this video comes out, I'm going to make a short telling, you know, everybody again about the bookworm. And I have a few more shorts that I haven't posted yet that I have filmed from making it. But I'm gonna make a short telling you guys again about the bookworm and asking what the bookworm's name should be. So I'm very excited, very excited. Harry, literally could be Harry. Our bookworm could be Harry. Wait, I sighed so hard about Joanne's closing that I have to get a drink of water. Hold on. I don't believe it yet. I will not believe that Joanne's closing until it is closed. I can't believe that Joanne's is closing. This video for today is filmed partially in Joanne's. I love Joanne's so much. My Joanne's is always so busy and everyone is so happy and just like excited and getting all their craft supplies. I'm like, I refuse to believe that this little safe space haven is going to be gone. Yeah. Joanne's Hush yarn. Is it the Hush by Big Twist? Because I've only seen Hush by Big Twist at my Joanne's literally once. You're reading Crown of Midnight right now. May, I am so excited for you. May, I am so excited for you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Crown of Midnight. Love, love, love. And okay, May, warning you, a lot of people don't like Air of Fire, the next book after Crown of Midnight. I really liked it. I really did. But I understand it's a little slower. But having said that, Queen of Shadows is probably the best book in the series, and it's after Air of Fire. So keep reading. Keep reading. Worm's name should be Fred. That was my nickname growing up. I was Fred. Oh, I don't bring anybody on the stream, but thank you for asking. Hush denim. Oh, I've used the Hush denim. It's so pretty. It is so pretty. Wow, it's a match for Postal Blue. That's crazy. You're 162 pages in Crown of Midnight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Aw, Rosa. It's very sweet. You just joined. Should you get your yarn and start crocheting? I mean, that's totally up to you, but this is what we do every Monday for about an hour. We just sit and we chill and we crochet or knit or paint or make bracelets, whatever we're in the mood for. And we crochet and craft for about an hour. And then after the end of our live, the new video comes out and we watch it together and just hang out. Oh my gosh, Bernie the Bookworm. I really like that. That's really cute. The new video is released as like a premiere. It comes out in like 35 minutes. You need to buy the new book. You don't have the whole series yet. Yeah, I sadly don't have any of the Throne of Glass as like a physical series. I really want to get it. It's going to be honestly my reward to myself once I build my bookshelves. So I think that the craft room is, and I'm okay. My goal maybe for like 2 weeks from now is to be able to take you guys on a field trip. And by that I mean just walking through my house and show you guys my craft room, because I'm so excited to show you. There's like this like loft area in my house that's always just been kind of like wasted space. Like I've never really used it for anything except for storage, and there's just been like boxes in there. So we've been going through all of it and getting rid of so much stuff and donating stuff and just trying to organize all of it. And I think that, how do I explain this? So I think it's like, it's open on one side, like off of like a balcony. So it's like a loft thing. And then the other 3 sides have walls, but one of the walls is like a closet, and that's going to be our craft closet. Just, you know, floor to ceiling with all of our craft stuff. The back wall, I think I'm going to try to build like a countertop across the back and then have pegboard on the wall with all the yarn. So we're literally going to do one video that is just winding yarn and putting it on a pegboard. That's going to be the entire video. It's going to be just like organizing all the yarn. And then on this far wall, there's like a window in the middle of it, but then there's still a lot of wall space, and I think that is where my books are gonna go. So once I build the bookshelves, wish me luck. Y'all know that I'm gonna have to have my dad's help for this. So once I get the bookshelves built, I think my reward for having it all finished is going to be buying the Throne of Glass series. 2 weeks ago you posted a really cute edit of me and Scott. Oh my gosh, I'll have to go check. Thank you for letting me know. I did not make my sweater, but the 2 sweaters that I am wearing in today's long form video, I did make. You guys have probably seen me make them if you've seen, you know, the other ones. Oh, do we have a Josh spelling out? What are those called when it's like one, like a word for each letter? Jovial, open-hearted, silly, and hardworking. That is Josh. Our temperature blanket is sad and lonely, hanging on my blanket ladder downstairs. I have like a ladder that has all my blankets on it, and it's just chilling there. Yep. So I really am thinking about maybe having next week's video be reviewing the Woobles. The other thing I thought about doing for next week's video is maybe finally crocheting our play button, or YouTube play button. I don't know. Maybe those will be the next 2 weeks. So many things. So many things. I knew I wanted to do the bookworm, and I was gonna have it be, oh wait, this is the end of January. That's hilarious. I wanted the bookworm to be the last week of January, which it actually ended up being that. But the main reason I did it last week was because I'd finished my 3rd read of the year, and I was starting Onyx Storm, and a lot of my friends were excited about Onyx Storm. And I know a lot of you guys were reading those, and so yeah, I don't know, I thought it was a good time to do the bookworm. I don't know what Lightlark is. What is Lightlark May? You just learned how to crochet my video, Emily. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Where's Josh? Josh is working in his office. I don't know if Josh is on here or not. Sometimes he just chills and helps me mod. If we did a community project, what would I want it to be? I've thought about this so much, you guys. I've thought about it so much, and I really, really, really don't know. I really don't know. I do actually have an idea for a big community project, but it wouldn't be this year. It'd probably be like a couple years from now because it's wedding related. So you guys might have to help me do a couple community projects because I have a community project in mind, but it's wedding related and we're not there yet. We've talked about this a little bit on like lives and stuff, that we want to basically try to throw a Renaissance fair for our wedding. And so we're saving up, we're planning all the things, but I just like seriously think I have an idea for potentially a community project based around it. So, but that's all I'm gonna say for now. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, it's about an island that appears every 100 years. It kind of sounds like the Hunger Games. Interesting. You don't enjoy reading, however you're writing a book? Is that weird? I don't think so. Like when I was writing songs full time, I found it sometimes difficult to listen to music. I had lost the joy of like listening to music for just like pure enjoyment, if that makes any sense. Every time I would start listening, I would start like critiquing and analyzing and like brainstorming and stuff. So I don't know if it's the same with writing books or not, but I could see that. I have found my love for music again though, writing and listening, and I am very, very, very happy about that. You've been subscribing for 3 years? Wow. So an OG, because it was really, I guess, three years ago? Because it was 2022, yeah, so 3 years ago that we started posting on YouTube Shorts like every day. So that's crazy. 3 years ago from right now, we had 4,000 subscribers, I think. Crazy. You're getting better at crocheting? That's awesome, Emily. Crochet a medium-sized heart. Once I get to the end of the year, sew them together. Oh, that'd be cute. Wait, I don't think I can picture though. How would I be sewing them together for a pillow bag for the heart? Would they be like a granny square heart or just like a heart? Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm like going to, I can't even tell what it is yet, but I'll make a video of it whenever it is. But I'm going to like a creator event in a couple weeks, and it's for like Valentine's Day. And I'll obviously like film a short and like show you guys because it's gonna be really fun. But I think I'm gonna try to crochet like a bunch of tiny hearts to like give to the other like YouTubers. Wouldn't that be so cute to like try to make a bunch of tiny hearts? You love my channel, I love my day lives, and crocheting along so I can crochet with you. I know, I feel like I'm crocheting with you guys too. It makes me so happy. But yeah, I think I have like a couple weeks until the event, but I want to start crocheting a bunch of little hearts. I think it'd be really cute if I had, I don't know, like a basket or something with all the little crochet hearts in it to give to people. I don't know. I don't know if it's silly, like should they be keychains or something? I mean, I guess I could make a bunch of the heart earrings. I don't know. But I know with the earrings, I know some people have like allergies to different kinds of like metals and stuff. Maybe I'll just make the little hearts. I can make them bookmarks maybe. I could make like a little string hanging off the heart. You love watching my videos? Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. The only YouTuber that reads your comments. Well, I think everyone's just trying their best. I know that it's still hard to read all the comments, but I do my best. What am I making? You love the color. Thank you. I am making some sort of a top. I don't really know yet. I'm really new to knitting still. And so I'm just attempting to make some sort of a shirt. This isn't nearly as long as I need it to be yet, because I don't really like cropped shirts. So right now we're just working on the length, and then I'm going to mimic exactly what I've done for this one for the back. Or maybe the front. I don't know. This might end up being the back. You don't know how to knit yet? That's okay. I crocheted for 20-something years before I learned how to knit. I didn't learn how to knit until last August, maybe? You love the hook that you're using, LB Crafts. That's amazing. What kind of hook is it? Let us know. You're making fingerless gloves. Oh my gosh, I totally relate to that, not being able to move past casting on. Okay, the second row, I feel like in knitting and in crochet is the hardest. Like the row after you do your chain or after you cast on is literally the worst. Like I had one friend who learned how to crochet and really disliked crocheting the round because you just never had to do the second row, and I was like, that's relatable. What color is your project? What yarn? I like it. This was called, okay wait, you guys found the name of this. This was Premier Puzzle yarn. Does that sound right? It's massive. That's everything I've done so far, and the skein is still really big. And it was like $5, I think, at Walmart. I run your little sister. That makes me happy. I don't have any siblings, so it's good. Good when we all feel like that. Yeah, a big granny square blanket thing would be so fun for everybody to make together. I would literally love that. I've seen other creators do it and they end up getting too many and they make like multiple blankets where they do like a blanket and like a cardigan or like something like that. So yeah, I don't know. A community project would be a lot of fun though, for sure. I wonder how Tilly is. You back there? Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at how asleep she is. Hold on. Why is she so cute? Do I continental or English style? Mainly continental. Every now and then I will do English style. It just depends on like my mood. I have not done micro crochet. It kind of like terrifies me. Your cat's your profile picture? Oh my gosh, so cute. I mean, your cat's like this big, but I can kind of see. Hi, Margot, how are you? Hello, hello. Telly is so cute. Tiny baby nose, tiny baby toes. I know, she really is. I wonder if I can pop out my chair. Hold on. You guys remember how much I struggled popping out this chair? It's like a weird like little slide out thing. Hold on a second. We gotta like do all the maneuvering. Hopefully not waking up Tilly. Nope, she is still dead asleep. You're good. Home doing good too. Thank you. You know, crocheting and hanging out with you guys and Tilly, so I can't complain. My makeup ate. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What do I have on today? I have no concealer or face makeup on today, but I got my brows on and I got some blue eyeliner and my mascara. Oh, yeah, mascara. I said that. But thank you. Sorry that you're late. It's okay. You're right on time. You're making a star blanket, but it looks rippled. Any tips? So, okay, I've never made a star blanket. You guys let us know in the comments if you have made star blankets, but I feel like so many of like the TikToks and shorts that I have seen of people making star blankets, it always looks like ripply on like the first couple layers, and then once it gets bigger, it's like flatter. Is that like, does that sound right? Yep, let's see, did I crochet? I did not make the sweater I'm wearing, but in the video today, the 2 different sweaters that I'm wearing, I did make both of them. I did make both of them. You guys, it was such a humbling moment. I was carrying our 3-year-old nephew and I had on a hat that I made, but a sweater I did not make. And he always sees me knitting and he grabs my sweater and he's like, how did you make this? I was like, oh buddy, I didn't make it. And he looked so sad. And I was like, I made my hat though. And he goes, oh, how did you make this? It was so cute. He always wants to know how things work and how they're made. I was, while we were hanging out with him for Christmas, I was knitting this like massive blanket, playing with like massive yarn and massive knitting needles. And he was like helping me push the needle through. And it's so funny how it was like actually helping because it was so hard to push. Is knitting hard? So I honestly think that knitting, the actual motions of knitting are way easier than crochet. But I think that knitting is a little bit harder to grasp in the beginning. If you are going from crochet to knitting, definitely check out continental. So like usually when you're knitting, I shouldn't say usually, but like when people think of knitting, people who don't knit, when they think of it, I think they think of English style knitting, which is where you like put your hook through, like wrap it around, you pull it through, slide it off. I messed up a stitch, oops. You know, and you do it like that. And that's just like so different from crochet. But continental knitting, you hold your yarn in your, like your working yarn in your left hand or your non-dominant hand. And I hold it just like I hold my crochet yarn, the around your pinky, under the middle two, over the pointer, and pinch. And then it's a lot closer to crochet than you would think. Now you can just like go through and just grab the yarn and pull it off the hook. It's a lot fewer steps and feels a lot more similar to crocheting. Today's one is not the wooble. Today's video is actually crocheting a bookworm. I'll give you guys a peek at our bookworm. We still have to give our bookworm a name, but it's going to be an ongoing project that I'll probably just like update in shorts. I probably won't do another long form about it unless it's like the end of the year, but every time I read a new book, we will add the new book to the bookworm. I'm thinking about maybe doing the Woobles review next week. Maybe. I'm so anxious about doing the Woobles review, guys, because like, you know me and patterns in general, and I just, people like love the Woobles and hate the Woobles, and I'm like, I really don't know how I'm gonna feel. You're making a Valentine's Day sweater, should you pink or red? I personally am such a pink girly, so that would be my vote, but I don't know, for you, does Valentine's Day feel more pink or red? Ooh, pink and red stripes, I love that. You do pink and you could crochet some little red hearts and like sew them on or something. That'd be cute. I've never done a mood blanket, but I did do a temperature blanket and it is not finished. So I should do a Woobles review. Okay, maybe that'll be next week. I don't know. Maybe the Woobles needs its own video, and then maybe I can do another video comparing the Squishmallows crochet kit to the Dollar Tree to the Red Heart. That's amazing, Margot. You accidentally taught yourself how to do continental knitting. That's amazing. I love that. You love my earrings? Thank you. Do a snake for the year of the snake. Is this the year of the snake? Aww. Fucker. That's cute. Let's see. Cass, thank you for telling me. I'll have to check it out after the live. I motivated you to knit. So now you're knitting a scarf with this. Wait, what's this? Oh, a seed stitch. I read that as speed stitch. I was like, is there a really fast way to knit? Oh my gosh. Really? Jerry, I do have, there is an Ollie's like in Nashville, not like super close to me, but there is an Ollie's. Ooh, the bargain outlet. Okay, I might have to go check that out. I've never seen yarn at an Ollie's before. But the last time I was there, there was like a crazy amount of books, which I thought was really interesting. You got bored and tried to crochet with thread, so are you micro crocheting now? Oh my gosh, thank you for letting us know that it's the year of the snake. I was not aware. Your most embarrassing moment. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. I don't even know. I say there's so many, but like at the same time, I can't like remember a ton of them right now. Maybe there's not so many. I feel like I do a lot of embarrassing things, but I don't get embarrassed. Yes, here, Tilly. She snored. It was so cute. I don't get like embarrassed super easily. A quick story about when I was playing basketball as like an 8-year-old. I don't do sports. I don't do sports. But this was probably my most embarrassing like childhood memory that stuck with me. And this is not even like a big deal looking back on it, but it's so funny how in that moment it was like the end of the world. I was playing basketball, which LOL, I don't do sports unless it's ping pong. And I got the ball for like the first time ever, and everyone's like, go, 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 because like I never ever had the ball. I never dribbled. No, absolutely not. And I would get in trouble, put it this way. When I was younger in basketball, before I really understood how it works, I would get in trouble because I would feel bad if we had the ball for too long, and I would just give it to the other team because I thought we were like supposed to share. So that's for perspective. Me getting the ball was like very unique. So anyways, I was dribbling the ball down the court, and I could hear people in the audience yelling, and I literally stopped and I grabbed the ball and I looked at them and said, "What?" And then they were like mortified that I stopped to ask the people who were cheering what. And then they were like, "No, go, go, go." And so I was like, okay. And so then I just kept going, and then I got a double dribble which is not actually a very embarrassing story, but for me at that time, I was mortified. I was mortified. Favorite Taylor Swift album and why? Oh my goodness. Overarching, Red is probably my favorite album because I have nostalgia, plus I have some of my favorite songs on there. But my favorite just like album to vibe out to is either Evermore or Tortured Poets. Yes, I do believe that I heard my mom yelling to go, 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 along with other people. You did the what on my earrings? Can I make the dragon wooble? That would be cute. I don't remember which wooble that I got. Was there a dragon wooble? I know there's a dinosaur, but is there a dragon one? What is my favorite food? Well, you guys know that I love Taco Bell. Something I don't talk about a lot that I really love is just like biscuits and gravy. I love biscuits and gravy so much. So much. How's Tilly? You guys can see for yourself. Hold on, let me get to the end of this row and then I'll scooch out of the way for a second. I'll scooch out of the way. Shout out to Planet Earth, Kendall. Like, how cute is she? She's just a baby. She's just a little bitty baby. Of course we support the LGBTQIA+ community in here, and all hate will always be immediately blocked, whether it's in our live streams or videos or anything like that. If I ever see, you know, hate, it will be immediately blocked from the channel. We absolutely support all LGBTQIA+ in here. You haven't had Taco Bell in forever. You've been craving it. I was gonna say relatable, but it's probably been like a week for me, so, you know. Am I going to finish the temperature blanket? Yes. But when? But when, we don't know. I inspire you. Oh, you guys inspire me. It's been so nice, like, diving into the world of content creation over the last few years, because, like, I've always loved creating stuff, but, like, when I say you guys inspire me, I mean, you guys inspire me, you know? Like, I've always been a songwriter, and a lot of you guys know the journey of how I was, you know, doing music full time, and my tour got canceled whenever the pandemic hit, and then I dove into content creation and just fell in love with it, and, like, I'd always crocheted and, like, done all kinds of crafty things, but it just gave me, like, a whole new outlet, you know? So I just love you guys. So thank you. Bye, May. It's good to see you. I hope you continue to enjoy Crown of Midnight. May, you have to message me when you get to the end of the book. I have to know your reaction to the end of the book. Oh, thanks, Cece. What is my favorite thing? Period? Like my favorite thing in the universe? How? What? Yeah, you're here on a Monday. What kind of music did I make? It's kind of just like singer, songwriter, pop, folk, just kind of indie pop, I guess. Yeah. I have been working on a bunch of new songs over the last few months, and I'm hoping to, in a perfect world, I think I'd be recording some new stuff by like this summer and maybe putting stuff out maybe early next year or maybe later this year. You're a singer too? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Musical theater, amazing. What's your favorite musical? What's my favorite sci-fi book? Oh goodness, probably Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. Now it has been like 8 years since I read it, so I would need to read it again to like confirm. I loved Ender's Game, but more specifically, I loved Ender's Shadow, which was like a follow-up book to Ender's Game. Those are probably my top sci-fis. Yeah, I read a really good sci-fi book earlier this year, hence the blue on our worm represents sci-fi. It was a different Blake Crouch book, and here's what's so funny. So one of my friends knows that I love Dark Matter by Blake Crouch, and he kept telling me that I needed to read Recursion by Blake Crouch, and I just kept not reading it. And then he was mailing Josh something in the mail anyways, and with the thing he was mailing Josh, he mailed the book Recursion, and I texted, I was like, fine, I'll read it, like joking, obviously. I was really excited that he sent the book, but I joke in today's video that, you know, when your friend sends you a book, when your friend sends you a book, you read the book. You pause whatever else you're reading and you read it. So yeah, so Recursion by Blake Crouch. It's dark, a dark sci-fi, and kind of just makes you question everything you think you know about time and the universe and memory, and it was really cool. Really cool. I did say I would finish The Temperature Blanket by 2025. I also said I would finish it by 2024, and I also said I would finish it by 2023, so we'll see what happens this year. I have read The Giver. Yes, I have read The Giver. Would we consider The Giver sci-fi? I feel like there's this fine line between like sci-fi and dystopian. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like Ender's Game could be sci-fi, but it also could be dystopian. But definitely Recursion and Dark Matter are both sci-fi because they take place like in today's society, but are like science fiction. You're doing a bookworm yourself? That's awesome! Do I do shout outs? I don't exactly do shout outs in here, but we just kind of all talk, you know? We just kind of talk and like hang out, and yeah. You think Ender's Game would be dystopian? I can't remember which book I just said. Because it's like, I feel like The 100, did you guys watch the show The 100? I'm obsessed with the show The 100. Love it so much. And when I found out that they were books, I read all the books in a week. And I don't like the books as much as I like the show. But like those books, even though they are sci-fi, I would still consider them dystopian, you know? Thanks, Cece. Oh, The Giver, sorry. That's the book we were just talking about. Yes, I would definitely consider The Giver dystopian, for sure. Yeah, so dystopian, my yarn did come in the mail today. I got like a red yarn for dystopian, so I'm excited. I have a lot of dystopian books on my list for this year. Did you guys see the movie The Uglies that came out recently? Because those were my favorite books whenever I was younger. Writing music is so fun. You do it for fun sometimes. That's awesome. Yeah, I love writing music. You found a book that's like an adult Japanese The Giver. Oh, that's so cool. That's really cool. You're reading Dune right now. I haven't seen the movies because I kept saying, oh, I want to read the book first. And I have started Dune like 5 times and just put it down. I don't know what it is. I don't know why I can't get like hooked on Dune, you know? In general, do I like the books or shows of the book better? It always depends. I mean, like in general, usually I feel like historically the books are usually better than the show. I will say 2 exceptions I have found to that. I liked The Vampire Diaries and The 100 better as shows rather than as books. I feel like those are the only 2 exceptions I've ever came across though. I have read The Hunger Games. Yes, I saw it in theaters right when it came out, and I was, oh my gosh, Margot, thank you so much. You are so sweet. Thank you. That means a lot. Thanks. Oh my goodness. The Hunger Games, sorry. The Hunger Games, Margot distracted us with her sweetness. The Hunger Games, I watched the movie in theaters and I was like, I have to know everything about this world. And so I read all 3 books like in the next week. So, and goodness, I was already in college when that came out, which is wild. Just wild. Thanks, Cece. Yeah, I see. I have not read or watched Wild Robot. What is that? I don't know what that is. Oh, I'm having an error pop up. Are we good? Are we good? Okay. You crochet on your YouTube channel too? That's awesome. What kind of stuff do you like to crochet? Hello, Bing Bong, how are you? Would I rather only listen to audiobooks for the rest of my life or only watch movies? Oh, audiobooks in a heartbeat. Audiobooks. Like, don't get me wrong, I love movies, but thank you, ZC. Thanks. I love audiobooks, but I mean, sorry, I love movies, but I love audiobooks. So I would definitely choose audiobooks for sure. I have listened to audiobooks since I was a kid. I used to go to the library and rent cassette tapes and listen to them on my Walkman, if you can believe that. If you can believe that. You love audiobooks more. Great I know, there are some amazing voice actors. And I've came across some now that are, what are they called? Dramatized versions that are really, really cool. Yeah. Aw, Wild Robot, cool. I'll have to try to remember that. You're only on the third row of your granny's squares for your, for your blanket for your mom. That's relatable. Oh, I was saying ZC. I was responding to you. CD Walkman or cassette Walkman. I've had both, but whenever I used to get the audiobooks from the library, they were actually cassettes. They were cassettes. When I got older, I started, you know, having some like CDs that were that were audiobooks, but the first audiobooks that I ever listened to were in elementary school on cassette tape on the Walkman. It's your birthday, guys. It's Ollie's birthday. Can we get some birthday balloons? Oh, there is a CC in here. That's hilarious. Sorry, ZC versus CC. I belong to Audible now. Relatable. And y'all, I know that like audiobooks are pretty expensive, and I've had like a lot of people ask me about more accessible ways to get audiobooks. Uh-oh, wait. Something is wrong. I have a stitch on here, but my yarn is one stitch over. Hold on, we'll talk about audiobooks, and then I'll figure out what's wrong with my project. If you want to get audiobooks for free, and I talk about this in today's video too, and I'm like, this is not an ad, so like this is not an ad. There's an app called Libby, Libby, and all you need is a library card, and then you can rent out books from your local library, but you can rent out like the ebooks and the audiobooks. The only thing is you have to kind of like wait for them the same way that you have to wait for like a book at your library, just like in general. Okay, I don't know how I did this. Somehow I didn't actually do this last stitch, so we're gonna put this back over here and then do our last stitch. I don't know how I did this. Anyways, but yeah, Libby, Libby, it is great. And within the Libby app, you can also like speed up the audiobook if you're somebody who doesn't like listening at one-time speed. I listen to mine very, very fast. And it's great. And you have each book, the ebooks and the audiobooks, you have them for 2 weeks before they're automatically like returned to the library. So yeah, you have 2 weeks to finish them, but they're really cool. Libby shout out. I'm such a booktuber. Oops. I know, just stumbling upon, if anybody new is stumbling upon our random, you know, crochet and knitting live stream where we're talking about Libby and audiobooks, welcome. I think you're hopefully in the right place. Libby's amazing to use in the car. Yay! Yeah, I love Libby. It's compatible with, from what I understand, like most e-readers also. So like my Kindle's not up here, I'd show you. Like my Kindle, you just go in like to your account and like you can connect your Libby account to it. And I know that some of the e-readers have like more compatibility with Libby. I can't remember if it was Nook or if it was a different one, but I know that there's one e-reader where it's completely compatible with Libby, where you can even search and like request books within Libby, which is like really, really cool. But yeah, you're crocheting a chicken. That's amazing. This is your first live. Oh my gosh, well, welcome. You love crocheting while audiobooking. Exactly, that's the way to do it. And you recently found my content. Well, a chapter ahead. Love your username. Welcome to the Sunflower family. Of course, I listen to audiobooks while I crochet and knit. Absolutely. I've been, you know, reading Onyx Storm this week, and so that's what I was doing while I was working on my bookworm over there. This is what today's video is our bookworm, which is going to document my reading for 2025. I talk about this a lot in today's video, but I never do reading goals. I don't think it's healthy for myself. I don't like to try to have a certain amount I want to read because like I like rereading books. I like DNFing books. If I don't like it, I'm not going to finish reading it. And so this way, this will just help me keep track of what books I'm reading and just have like a little visual representation, but I don't feel like it's like a certain amount of books like I have to read. So this month I read 3 books. Next month I might read just 1. I might not finish any. I might read 10. I genuinely have no idea. Who's my favorite band or artist? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift. I have been a Swiftie since forever. Like, yeah. I've only seen her in concert once, but I genuinely, her music brings me just so much peace and so much joy. You are crocheting a mouse in a suitcase. Oh, that's such a cute idea. I love that. I did not make my sweater, but in today's video that comes out in 5 minutes, I did crochet both of the sweaters. Well, not crochet. I did make both of the sweaters, sorry, that I'm wearing in today's video. The first one is made out completely of Dollar Tree yarn, and you guys, there's a whole video on my page of making that on our LK 150 knitting machine, and then I like hand sewed it all together. And then the second one, the body of the sweater was made also on the LK1 knitting machine, but then the collar and the sleeves were crocheted, so it was really fun. Such a nice vibe. Look at reading. Yes, exactly. It's 1000% optional. It's like, why would you force yourself to finish a book you didn't like? Exactly. I also like sometimes will just kind of get bored of a book in the moment, or something will come up and I won't finish a book and I'll still go finish it later. Like I DNF'd Iron Flame last year, but then I read it this week because all my friends were excited about Onyx Storm. Oh, the skirt, I just couldn't make it work. We talk about it in the long form of making the Dollar Tree sweater. The skirt, I could have technically made it, but it would have been like such a waste of yarn because I would not have worn it. I could not figure out how to make it work in a way that I, would like. Yes, my favorite Taylor Swift album is Red. Probably my favorite album ever. Yeah, and then Tortured Poets and Evermore are close second and third. I love them a lot. But Red, it's like I love all the songs on it, plus I get the nostalgia factor because it has been out for so long at this point in time, and it came out in like a really prominent time in my life, and I was like, oh, it's relating to the songs, and feeling it. I swear that's my feet squeaking. Just to clarify. Not that we would judge if it wasn't, but yeah, I love Evermore. What's my favorite track on it? I really don't know. Evermore and Tortured Poets are funny because they're like ones I listen to as like almost like a whole, as like a vibe, Yeah, I don't know. I know, how's it already been 56 minutes? I feel like I'm talking more quickly right now because I'm like, wait, we only have 3 minutes left, so I have to get everything in. What's my favorite song on Evermore? I don't know. Can I sing mine? Like, yeah, the best thing that's ever been mine. I remember we were sitting down by the water, but what is it? For the first time. You're the best thing that's ever been mine. Let's see. Totally like to shout out on your 22nd birthday. Wait, hold on, wait. See, you said that was a decade ago. Oh, you like to shout out 22 on your 22nd birthday. Of course. Are you kidding? Wait, did you also just turn 32? Wait, I feel like we've talked about this in another live. Are you also 32? No, are you kidding? This year on my 32nd birthday, I was like, I'm feeling 32. Oh, thank you, friends. My background is in music, and I do write songs and have them on Spotify and Apple Music and all that stuff. I haven't released a new song in a couple years at this point, but I am working towards that again, so. You're turning 33 in 2 weeks. You were almost an adult in the world of hobbits. If you were living in the Shire and you were a hobbit in Lord of the Rings, you would not even be an adult yet. One of my friends was panicking last year about turning 33, and I was like, are you kidding? Like, this is your first year of being an adult if you're a hobbit. So I am absolutely, oh my gosh, look at all of us in here. 32, also 38, turning 32 this year. Oh, I love it. I love our community, y'all. It just brings me so much joy, so much joy. You love that you don't feel like an adult at all. I don't know if we ever will, and that's okay. That's okay if you're younger, that's okay if you're older. Y'all, we have all ages in here. Please, friends, if you are though like younger, for safety, please don't like share your age like publicly. Every time I see it in comments, I do like delete it just for like public safety. But y'all, we have all ages in here. I've seen people comment and say that they're in their 80s, so it makes me happy. We're all in the grandma's club, right? Oh my goodness, wait, hold on. We have to end this live or we're gonna be late to the premiere. We can't be late to our own party. So what's gonna happen if you've never been to this live stream before is I'm about to end the live and it's gonna pop up right here and it will show today's thumbnail, the video for today, and it'll have a button that says play now. Click where it says play now and you'll be redirected, still within YouTube, but you'll be redirected to today's video. And we'll watch the video together. It'll be a live chat just like this. The video is pre-recorded, obviously, but the live live chat will be similar to this, and I will be in the chat talking to you guys. So I will see you guys there if you want to come watch the video. Today's video is crocheting a bookworm, which is going to be my reading log for 2025. All right, you guys are so much fun. I just adore you all, and I will see you on the video premiere. Bye.